been involved in the development of pretty much every single official in Northamptonshire for the past many decades. His good humour and extensive knowledge means we're all in such a privileged position within the county with an excellent crop of highly skilled and confident officials. Terry has been a member of the Northamptonshire Committee for in excess of 3 decades, a multiple-time chairman. There is hardly a role in which Terry has not served. He has an extensive knowledge in the technical aspects of events and uses his exceptional and unique skill sets to help advance all swimming events he is a part of. He has custom-built countless contraptions that Northamptonshire ASA, Swimming in East Midlands, and even Corby Swimming Club use at every single event. Recently, to commemorate the passing of his good friend and swimming colleague Brian Collis, a much-loved member of Corby Swimming Club, Terry hand-built the Brian Collis Memorial Trophy, which will be issued annually at the County Championships to the strongest swimmer across the distance events. Regularly, Terry travels around the county to support events for clubs other than his own. In a year, he will attend the individual club championships of pretty much every club in the county. Personally, Terry is the reason that I first picked up a microphone and began my swimming commentary journey, which has since taken me across the world. From 16 years old, he supported me as I began to learn and understand the world of swimming events and continues to support me to this day. Swimming in the Midlands would be a very different place without the hard work, dedication, sacrifice and passion of Terry Bream, and that's why he has won this Outstanding Contribution Award. Congratulations, Terry. Okay, I guess we've got some swimming to get on with then. What are you boys wanting to do? 400 IM, is that right? Is that what they're doing? 400 IM? I think so. It's heat 1 whenever you're ready. This is heat 1. This is Heat 2. Well, we've got a bit of a race on our hands in the final heat of the 400 medley. Arian Naff in lane 4, Ollie Dovey in lane 5. The two Corby teammates. Almost stroke for stroke through this last 100 freestyle. They've got 50 to go on this turn. There were only 3 100ths of a second between them on that turn. And now they go for the gold medal. Last length. And all of Corby has stopped to watch these two lads. Will it be Naff in lane 4, Dovey in lane 5 that wins the 400 medley? Goodness me. It is Aryan Naff that takes the win in the end. 4:54.3 to 4:54.6. Just 0.3 of a second between first and second place in the fastest heat of 400 medley. This is our next event, the girls 100 meters freestyle, heat 1. Well, lane 4 is going to take this by half a country mile. Into the wall comes Perslow Sefiani. This is heat 2. Well, heat 2 already coming to completion. Eva Rose O'Toole takes that heat there, 138.1 for her. Second into the wall, Aurelie Nelson. This is heat 3. Last 5, and Isabel Brennan clearly going to take this. A little bit of pressure coming from Zosia Holt in lane 8, but it is Isabel Brennan that takes the win. 124.8 from her. Evie Lewis-Cox takes second up in lane 1, and Zosia Holt takes third place. This is heat 4. Holly Glassford goes in lane 1. Gwen Mackenzie-Wilson's in 2. Cara Harity in 3. 5 is Olivia Stigwood. In 6 it's Alice Baldwin. 7 is Elsie Bailey. And lane 8 is Alana Hocking. Last 5, and Olivia Stigwood is going to take heat 4 here fairly comfortably. The Rushton swimmer go to 1:24.26. Second is Gwen Mackenzie-Wilson in 1:26.2. And Cara Harity, 1:26.79, puts her in a top 3. This is heat 5. Ava Thurston's in lane 1, Zara Upshaw's in 2, Jocelyn Jordan's in 3, 4 is Isabella Hardings, in 5 it's Willow Lira, 6 is Sophie Marshall, 7 Danielle Monday, and 8 is Sophie Emma Risdale. Lane 5, clearly the strongest here. That's Willow Lira, 12 years old from Nen Valley. Entry time of 1:26.8. It is Lira who touches in first place, 1:16.27, 10 seconds underneath her entry time. Ava Thurston goes 1:21.01 to finish in second, and Isabella Hardings also makes the top 3. Heat 6. Lane 1 is Isabella Garrett. In 2 it's Liberty Lambert. Addison Hicks goes in lane 3. Josie Treherne's in 4. Kira Moffat's in 5. Olivia Zavorska in 6. Sean Dunlop's in 7. And Lucy Donnelly is in lane 8. Josie Traherne leads on this heat. The 13-year-old from Hinckley has an entry time of 1:22.9. That is going to be destroyed here. She goes 1:17.99 this afternoon. Exactly 3 seconds faster than she'd entered on. Addison Hicks is second. 1:20.23. And Isabella Garrett finishes in third. This is heat 7. Esme Smith's in lane 1 here with Millie Davies in 2. 3 is Jessica Kemp in 4. It's Meredith Hunt. 5 is Sarah Maria Kerr. 6 is Emmy Denigan. 7 is Cora Thou. Meredith Hunt will take heat 7, 1:17.05 for the 11-year-old from Melson Mowbray. Again, 3 seconds faster than her entry time this afternoon. Jessica Kemp takes second place on heat 7. This is heat 8. Ren Woods in lane 1 with Willow Hibbett in 2. Evie Folkes is in lane 3. 4 is Ella Fairburn. 5, Emma Chamberlain. 6 is Everly Favia. 7 is Eleni Williams. And 8 is Isabel Chisby. Everly Favia is in the lead here in lane 6, just slightly ahead of Willow Hibbett in lane 2. It is going to be Favia who takes third place, 1:13.60 for Everly Favia from Wellingborough. That time is 6 seconds faster than her entry time. Eleni Williams goes 1:16.01, and Willow Hibbett 1:16.03. Only 2 100ths between second and third place on heat 8 of the women's 100 meters freestyle. Heat 9. Bermuda's in lane 1 with Ellie Smith in 2. Cynthia Riachi goes in 3. Iris Somerville is in 4. Isla McCaffrey in 5, Chloe Perkins in 6, Jasmine Dodds in 7, and lane 8 is Placogiani for Kettering. Ellie Smith's going to take this one for Corby in lane 2. 1:12.92 her finish time, with Cynthia Riachi finishing 2nd. Iris Somerville in 3rd spot for Market Harborough. Amelie Tanner's in lane 1 with Vanessa Majeur in 2. Mara Rizak's in 3. Tegan Lewis in 4. Olivia Hajo in 5. Madeline Watts in lane 6. Sophia Isle in 7. And Ruby Armstrong in lane 8. Sophia Isle turn in 1st place at 50. 34.98 for the Kettering swimmer. 15 years old, one of the eldest in this heat. Expecting a time around the 1:15 mark. Still doing well out in lane 7. In the end, though, it looked like she got caught, potentially. No, she didn't. Sophia Isle, 1:14.33 to take 1st place. Joint 1st place, actually, with both Vanessa Majeur and Sophia Isle clocking exactly 1:14.33 each. This is heat 11. Well, Maya Glassford's a name that's come up a few times this weekend already. The 15-year-old from Melton Mowbray, 1:12.5 entry time. She's going to be under 1:10, I think, here. Yeah, 1:09.40 for Maya Glassford. Olive Copper goes 1:11.22 for Corby to finish 2nd on heat 11. And Ellie Clark in 3rd place from lane 7. This is heat 12. Emma Affleck's in lane 1 with Georgina Beebe in 2, Neve Booker in 3. Abigail Tomlinson is in lane 4. 5 is Martha Booker, 6 is Lucy Bolton, 7 Hannah Beebe, and 8 is Evelyn Copper. First in heat 12 there was Lucy Bolton of Rushton, 107.9. Neve Booker and Martha Booker go 109.6 and 109.66. Imagine being identical twin sisters and you're only separated by 6/100ths of a second in the pool. Heat 13. Katie Pickford's in lane 1 with Isabel Tanner in 2, Kennedy McHughes in 3, Evie Bramford's in 4, Riley Webber in 5, Jasmine Reynolds in 6, Erin Bailey in 7, and Edith Cabaret in lane 8. This is heat 14. Elena Traherne's in lane 1 with Jess Barrett in 2, Aaliyah Beatson in 3, Nika Bahrova in 4, Amy Fraser's in 5, Jasmine Singh is in lane 6, Georgia Smith's in 7, and Saxon Swan is in lane 8. Jessica Barra is clearly in the lead on this one. The Kettering swimmer, aged 13, takes heat 14 by miles, 106.59, wins the heat by nearly 2 clear seconds. Amy Fraser finishes second, and Jasmine Singh rounds off your top 3. This is heat 15. Ava Sinclair's in lane 1 with Imogen Berger in 2, Skylar Glendenning in 3, Kaya Dawson's in lane 4. 5 is Sophie Wright. Savannah Williams-Brown goes in lane 6. 7 is Lily Cavall. 8 is Eleanor Green. Kai Dawson and Sophie Wright are side by side into the final 5 meters here. It's going to be Kai Dawson, I think, that gets on the wall first. Yeah, it is, only by a tenth of a second, maybe 2. 105.91 to 106.15. This is heat 16. Poppy Blowfield's in lane 1 for Corby, with Eva Gallagher of Corby in lane 2. Beth Rebin of Corby in lane 3. Mirana Misrova of Rushton goes in 4. Nia Cotton of Corby's in 6. Nia Cotton of Corby's in 5. Charlotte Jarman of Rushton in 6. Sophie Bruntel of Market Harborough is in lane 7. And Evie Young of Market Harborough is in lane 8. Beth Rebin and Milana Misrova in the lead on this heat. They'll turn pretty much together. It was Beth Rebin just fractions ahead with 25 left to swim. Rebin in 3, Misrova in 4. Misrova may take the heat, but only just. It is Misrova in 104.54 to a 104.95 for Beth Rebin. Eva Gallagher goes 105.21 to finish in 3rd. Heat 70. Alice Streeter is leading at the moment in lane 1 for Market Harborough. The 19-year-old has an entry time of 104.04, stops the clock in 101.39, which will do very nicely. Alyssa Giroud, 102.85, finishes 2nd, and Alice Wallinger, 3rd in 103.38. This is heat 18. Chloe Powell's in lane 1 for Rushton, with Eve Burden of Market Harborough in 2. Corby have got Faye Ayton-Jones in 3, Grace Wingham in 4, and Holly Coleman in 5. Alice Ball goes in lane 6 for Market Harborough. 7 is Evie Coburn of Melton Mowbray. 8 is Philippa Cutmore for Corby. Grace Wingham and Alice Ball, the two leaders here. Wingham will take the heat in 58.64, 59.54 for Alice Ball, the only two swimmers underneath the minute mark this afternoon. Holly Coleman goes 101.23 with Faye Ayton-Jones 1/10 behind. Next is the men's 100 meters butterfly. This is heat 1. Harry Rate has taken heat 1 of the boys 100 metres fly. 1:37.3 for the Corby swimmer. Spencer Cross second. And Felix Mayer in third place. This is heat 2. INS Mansock Corby has just taken heat 2 with the boys 100 fly. Alex Lawrence touched in second place there for Daventry. And Harry Langston in third. This is heat 3. George Yeomans has just taken heat 3 at 107.5, a massive chunk ahead of Matthew Kemp, who went 115.6 to take second place. Heat 4. Ruben Hickman's in lane 1 here with Ethan Ilankiv in lane 2, Wojciech Walax in 3, Alexandru Irina in 4, Ollie Dovies in 5, Ronnie Booker's in 6, Yogi Pateman's in 7, and Aidan Penny is in lane 8. Yogi Pateman leads in lane 7, out in a massively fast 30.8, just needs to be able to hold this now on the second 50. And not really showing too much sign of slowing, 49.4. Entry time for Pateman is a 1:14.8. Just fading in the last few meters. He touches first still though. 1:07.57 for Yogi Pateman. That's 7 seconds faster than his entry time. Alexandru Irina finished second, 1:07.6. Ended up very close in the end. This is heat 5. Kurt Minnie's in lane 1 here for Kettering. Danny Doyle of Kettering's into Ryan Coles for Daventry in 3. Lewis Mitchell of Corby in 4. Mario Vasconcelos Blanche of Rushton in lane 5. Sam Brilka for Corby goes in lane 6. Mark Kamatov of Kettering's in 7. And Elliot Barker for Nen Valley is in lane number 8. Lewis Mitchell holding off Mario Vasconcelos Blanche and Ryan Coles at the moment, and he continues to into the wall. 56.62 for Mitchell to win the meet overall. Vasconcelos Blanche goes 57.59 to take second. Ryan Coles, 58.86 will place him third. This is the girls' 200 meters backstroke, heat 1. This is heat 2. Second heat of the girls, 200 metres backstroke. Cara Harrity is in lane 1 for Melton Mowbray. Elizabeth Carris is in lane 2 for Wellingborough. Redwood of Corby's in 3. Frankie Lamont of Kettering is in lane 4. 5 is Millie Davies of Corby. And lane 7 is Annie Callahan of Corby. This is heat 3. Okay, we're going to draw the raffle. We're going to do it live. There's only one winner of the raffle, so we're going to randomly generate a number from the lowest raffle number to the highest raffle number, and that's going to be the raffle winner. £70 prize. £70. Definitely worth getting. You could go and, I mean, so it probably cost you £70 just to get in here today, didn't it? Okay, I'm going to generate a number somewhere between 1 and 141, and the generated number is 129. So the winner of the raffle is 129. If you've got ticket number 129, you've won the raffle. Amy Roberts has won the raffle. You can go and see Karen at the desk, and she will unite you with your £70. Melanie Williams swimming well in lane 8 here. The Corby swimmer may well touch ahead of Jasmine Dodds in lane 3, or it could be Dodds that gets the wall. It'll be one of those two. It is Williams by the looks of it. Both times to be confirmed. They're already there. Williams goes 2:57.5. Dodds goes 2:59.0. This is heat 4. Ellie Clark goes in lane 1 for Hinckley. Edith Cadbury of Corby's in 2. Lily Cavall of Wellingborough in 3. Nika Barova of Corby in 4. Harriet Jennings for Market Harbour in 5. Hallie McClendon of Kettering in 6. Evie Folkes of Wellingborough in 7. And Emma Affleck of Kettering in lane 8. Lily Cavall wins heat 4 to girls 200 backstroke. 2:43.15 her finish time, down from a, or up from a 2:44.45 entry time. It is down from a 2:44 entry time. About a second improvement on where she was expecting to be this afternoon. One more heat to go in this 200 backstroke. This is heat 5. Beth Rebbins in lane 1 for Corby. Hinckley's Jasmine Singh goes in lane 2. Eva Gallagher for Corby's in 3. Ellen Newton of Corby in 4. Ava Steens of Hinckley's in 5. LMA Pryor of Corby in 6. Ivy Brown and Melton Mowbray in 7. Isabel Pavlovsky of Corby is in lane 8. Last few strokes for lane 6. It will be not LMA Pryor because I am 50 metres too early because I'm not paying attention. LMA Pryor turns in 1:54.05. 1:55.13 for Eva Gallagher. 1:55.52 for Beth Rebbin. Now it's the last 25 metres. And a very spread out race, which is tighter than it might seem. Ella Pryor in lane 6 will win the fastest heat. 2:32.05, 2:33.64 for Eva Gallagher and 2:34.69 for Beth Rebbin. This is the boys 200 meters freestyle heat 1. Barnaby Law goes in lane 1 for Melton Mowbray. The 9-year-old swimmer is the youngest in this heat, and I think the youngest in the event. Colin Hicks of Corby goes in lane 2. Noah Palmer-Smith of Kettering is in 3. Spencer Cross of Melton Mowbray in 4. Lewis Ashbridge of Melton Mowbray in 5. Tyler Dineen of Corby in 6. And Ben Chamberlain of Wellingborough in 7. Heat 2. Felix Mares in lane 1 for Kettering. Theo van der Ross of Melton Mowbray in 2. Noah Redwood Moore of Melton Mowbray in 3. Dominic Skupkov of Daventry goes in 4. Linas Jamas of Wellingborough in 5. Alexander Hughes of Kettering in 6. Alistair Cross, Melton Mowbray in 7. And Dexter Sykes of Corby's in lane 8. This is heat 3. Gregory Cross and Melton Mowbray's in lane 1 with Charlie Husbands and Wellimer in 2. Mohamed Jared and Rushton's in 3. Oscar Pavlovsky and Corby's in 4. Julius Berisha and Wellimer in 5. Then Nen Valley have Alexander Stevenson in 6. Hugo Viltvert in 7. And William Stevenson in lane 8. A little bit of a race in the last few meters of this 200 with Charlie Husbands pushing Mohamed Jared. Mohamed Jared gets there first though, only by 6/100ths of a second. 2:35.42 to 2:35.48. Julius Berisha goes 2:37.28 to make it 2-3 for Wellingborough. This is heat 4. That's 50, and Justinif Abake and Matthew Kemp are in a fight on this one. Abake, I think, will get the better of the two. 2:23.10 to 2:23.56. Cameron Hughes goes 2:26.84. Heat 5. Benjamin White is in lane 1 for Rushton. Lane 2 is Ruben Hickman for Kettering. Wellingborough have got Aidan Penny in 3. And Aaron Mountford in 4. 6 is Liam Lovett for Wellingborough. 7 is Jacob Littlewood for Market Harbour. And Michael Fraser at Hinckley's in lane 8. Aaron Mountford has just taken Heat 5 of the men's 200 freestyle. 2:15.94 for the Wellingborough swimmer. That's 5 seconds faster than the 15-year-old's entry time. Ruben Hickman goes 2:19.7 to finish second, and Aidan Penny at 2:21.5. This is Heat 6. Jacob Sidlick goes in lane 1 for Corby, with Ronnie Booker of Wellingborough in 2. Finn Underwood of Rushton's in 3. Dylan Bilby of Kettering in 4. Christian Kupkovs of Daventry in 5. Ethan Ilinkiv of Market Harbour goes in 6. Alexandru Irina of Kettering in 7. And Josh Dix of Rushton in 8. This is heat 7. Oliver Horn goes in lane 1 for Corby, with Daniel Doyle of Kettering in 2, Lorenzo Chellan of Corby in 3, Tyler Hollyman of Corby in 4, Mario Vasconcelos Blanche for Rushton in 5, Aman Tethi of Rushton in 6, Finley Dare of Corby in 7, and Daniel Mustata of Corby in lane 8. Tyler Hollyman just took heat 7 of the men's 200 freestyle. 155.2 to 158.0 for Mario Vasconcelos Blanche in the end. Hollyman clearly dominated through that race. This is the girls' 100 metres individual medley, heat 1. Just three swimmers in this first heat. Ellie Hill goes in lane 3 for Market Harbour. Sophia Williams of Corby's in 4, and Nell Somerville of Market Harbour's in lane 5. Well, all 9-year-olds in this first heat, and it's getting quite competitive in the final few meters. It will be Ellie Hill, I think, that gets on the wall first. It is 1:57.52, less than half a second ahead of Sophia Williams, who finishes in second. And Nell Somerville goes 2:03.21. This is heat 2. Grace Maddox has just taken heat 2 in 1:50.04, 7 seconds faster than anybody else. 12-year-old from Rushden has just taken 14 seconds off her entry time. This is heat 3.
Lily Muir goes in lane 1 for Rushton. Esme Matthews of Kettering in 2. Erin Grace Jennings of Daventry in 3. Zosia Holt of Rushton in 4. Freya Trilka Rushton in 5. Phoebe Miles of Hinkley in 6. Jessica Blencorn of Wellingborough in 7. And Megan Colby in the Valley is in lane 8.
Zosia Holt of Rushton is going to win this by half a length. Fantastic effort from her. 12 years old from Rushton is Zosia. She goes a 1:37.32. That's down from a 1:59.1. So I make that a 22-second improvement on her entry time. Phoebe Miles finished second in 1:49.88, and Esme Matthews of Kettering in the top 3. This is heat 4. Merrin Fulford is in lane 1 for Daventry. Eva Rose O'Toole of Hinkley's in 2. Liberty Lambert and Valley in 3. Emily Blencorn of Wellingborough in 4. Isabel Brennan of Kettering in 5. Ovi Barkill for Wellingborough in 6. Eliza Groom of Corby in 7. And Sinita Riachi of Rushton is in lane 8. Nen Valley's Liberty Lambert leads at the moment, age 12, in lane 3. But here comes lane 8. Cynthia Riachi, also of Rushton, and 12 years old, 1:56.80 her entry time. Well, that's definitely going to be improved upon here. Last few strokes, and it's a 10-meter win for Cynthia Riachi. She's just gone underneath 1:30, 1:29.88. This is heat 5.
Alice Baldwin's in lane 1 for Hinckley, with Alana Hocking of Market Harbour in 2. Isabel Tisby goes in lane 3 for Rushton. Zara Upshaw of Wellingboro's in 4. Willow Lira, Neve Valley in 5. Elsie Bailey for Kettering in 6. And Cara Harrity of Melton Mowbray in lane 7. This is heat 6. This is heat 6 of 15 of the 100 metres medley. Isabella Harding's in 1, Macy Legg in 2, Olivia Zavorska in 3, Lacey Broadway's in 4, Elizabeth Kerris in 5, Jessica Kemp's in 6, Annie Callahan's in 7, and Holly Glassford's in lane 8. It's Holly Glassford on the outside and yet in the lead. The 12-year-old Melton Mowbray swimmer enters on a 1:42.1, getting caught now by lane 6. Jessica Kemp gets there first. 1:33.01 for Jessica Kemp of Wellingborough. 1:34.0 for Holly Glassford, and 1:34.1 for Annie Callahan. They're the top three. This is heat 7. Heat 7, Lily Fulford is in lane 1 for Daventry. Bella Gibson of Corby's in 2. Emma Chamberlain of Wellingborough in 3. Eva Maisie Livesey of Daventry in 4. Everly Favia, Wellingborough in 5. Sophie Mule of Daventry in 6. Charlotte Redding of Wellingborough in 7. And Sarah Maria Kerr of Corby in lane 8. Everly Favia leading through the first 75 metres of this 100 IM. And now last 5. Favia will touch first in heat 7. Wins the halfway heat in 1:26.61. 1:28.2 for Bella Gibson to finish second. And Charlotte Redding goes 1:29.83 to finish in third place. This is heat 8. Cora Thoe goes in lane 1 for Corby. Amber Jennings of Daventry's in lane 2. Willow Hibbett of Melton Mowbray in 3. Megan James of Wellingborough in 4. Tegan Lewis for Market Harbour in 5. Meredith Hunt of Melton Mowbray in 6. Lucy Bolton of Rushton in 7. And Josie Traherne of Hinckley is in lane 8. Lucy Bolton in the lead from lane 7. 13 years old from Rushton. 1:31 entry time, going to smash through 1:30. 1:21.87, 10 seconds faster than her entry standard. Amber Jennings goes 1:27.1 to finish second for Daventry.
This is heat 9.
Lane 1 is Ella Fairburn for Kettering. Lane 2 is Maria Placogiani, also of Kettering, and Matilda Johnson, also from Kettering. In lane 3, Zoe Lama of Daventry in 4. Eleni Williams of Corby in 5. Buglaka Elick of Melton Mowbray in 6. Olive Copper for Corby's in 7. And Sophie Newbury of Market Harbour in lane 8.
Maria Placogiani of Kettering takes heat 9 in 1:23.98.
Zoe Lama goes 1:25.71 to finish second.
This is heat 10.
Hannah Beebe goes in lane 1 for Kettering. Ruby Armstrong, Hinckley's in 2. Georgina Beebe of Kettering in 3. Isabel Hollyman of Wellingborough in 4. Mara Rizak of Kettering in 5. Lane 6 is Emma Affleck for Kettering. And 7 is Ellie Clark for Hinckley. 8 is Ellie Smith for Corby.
Pretty close on the finish here. It's going to be lane 3, I think. Georgina Beebe will touch just ahead of Isabel Hollyman. Beebe goes a 1:23.37. Hollyman a 1:24.21. Both of them well inside their entry times. This is heat 11.
Heat 11 of the girls 100 metres medley. Holly Newbury's in lane 1 for Market Harborough. Madeline Watts of Ketterington 2. Maya Glassford of Melton Mowbray in 3. Georgia Smith of Corby in 4. Erin Bailey of Market Harborough in 5. Evie Copper of Corby's in 6. Chloe Perkins of Kettering is in lane 7. And lane 8 is Isla McCafferty for Market Harborough.
This is heat 12.
Imogen Berger's in lane 1 for Corby, with Riley Webber in lane 2. Jasmine Reynolds is in 3 for Rushton. Evie Bamford of Hinckley's in 4. Katie Pickford of Kettering in 5. Kennedy McHugh Corby in 6. Skylar Glendenning Corby in 7. And Sexton Swan Corby is in lane 8.
Skylar Glendenning going well for Corby here, with Imogen Berger in lane 1, also in the mix. Lane 6, Kennedy McHugh's also there. It is Glendenning first, then McHugh, then Berger. 1:16.79 for Glendenning to best the Corby team. This is heat 13. Hannah Marsden's going to take this one on the outside. The 15-year-old from Daventry may get pipped by lane 4. Ava Steens in the centre. It is, yeah, Ava that gets there first. Ava Steens goes 1:15.11. Just over half a second ahead of Hannah Marsden. And Jessica Barrett in 3rd place, 1:16.53. This is heat 14. Maddie Taylor goes in lane 1 for Corby, with Jasmine Singh of Hinckley in 2, Martha Blake of Corby in 3, Holly Coleman of Corby in 4, Sophie Wright of Hinckley in 5, Sophie Bruttenall of Market Harbour in 6, Nia Cotton Corby in 7, and Evie Young of Market Harbour in lane 8. This is heat 15, the fastest heat. Fastest seat at the 100 medley. Grace Wingham once again is going to win here. I think she's won every single event that she's been part of this weekend. 5 meters left to go for Wingham. Entry time for her is a 106.6. She goes a 107.6 this afternoon. 112.0 for Alice Wallinger to finish second. And Evie Coburn finishes in third. Next is the boys, 50 meters breaststroke. This is heat 1. This heat 1 on the 50 breaststroke. Mudiva Mufakare, there we go, is in lane 1. Enzo Frattarigo goes in 2. Bo Fisher's in 3. Ben Chamberlain in 4. Lane 6 is Rory Hankins. 7, Jack Langston. And 8 is Eduardo Suloziki. First was lane 6 there. Rory Hankins went 1 minute .99. Mudiva Mufakare goes 1:03.44 to finish second. This is heat 2. Second heat, 50 breaststroke. Elliot Hughes in 1, Will Pratt in 2, Brody Wallace is in 3, Frederick Wilson in 4, Kasper Nikovsky goes in 5, Grayson Solomon's in 6, Lachlan Cook in 7, and Lucas Tiago Brooksby in lane 8. Brodie Wallace touches first, 55.01 for the Corby swimmer to win Heat 2. This is Heat 3. Thomas Pickford's going very well here on Heat 3 at the men's 50 breaststroke. 47.78, he stops the clock in. Second was Ethan Mason in 52.99, just ahead of Colin Hicks in 53.23. This is Heat 4. Adam Starsky's in lane 1 with Owen Pantos in 2, William Stevenson in 3, Daniel Feely is in lane 4. Lane 5 is Henry Raitt, 6 is Dylan Lund, 7 Noah Palmer-Smith, and 8 is Benjamin Austin. Corby are going well here with Daniel Feely in the centre, Henry Raitt in lane 5 and also lane 2. Owen Pantos. It will be Feely who touches first, 46.37. Second is Owen Pantos in 48.0. And Henry Raitt finishes third in 49.43. This is Heat 5. 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 This is Heat 5.
This is heat 6. 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 Wellingborough going nicely here with both lanes 5 and 6 coming through together. It is Julius Berisha in lane 6 who touches first, 44.2. Theo van der Ros squeezed in between Berisha and Husbands, 44.55 for van der Ros, 44.67 for Husbands. This is heat 7. This is heat 6. Albert Chillera touched in first place there for Kettering, the 14-year-old. Went a 39.05, the first swimmer we've seen underneath 40 seconds. And won there by a second and a half. This is heat 8. Aidan Penny just ahead of Justin of Abake. It's Penny into the wall first. 38.09 to 38.32 for Abake. Percy Green in third in 39.52. So now we've seen 5 swimmers, 4 of them in that heat, go underneath 40 seconds. Heat 9. This is heat 10. Penultimate heat, a 50 breaststroke. Expect these to be quick. Horn, Payman, Gilbert, Robertson, Bone, and Allen in the pool. It's Allen who leads on a 50 breaststroke. Whoever thought I'd say that. 5 meters left to go. Connor Allen is going to win the heat in a 33.12. Thomas Gilbert takes second in 34.16. And Yogi Pateman goes 34.71. Connor Allen takes nearly a second off his PB from only 2 weeks ago. This is heat 11.
Good boy.
Fastest heat of the 50 breaststroke. Ethan Soppemos goes in lane 4 for Corby. British champion in his age group on 50 fly, 50 back, and 50 free, but not 50 breaststroke. Mark Kamatov pushing him on his right-hand side now. It was Kamatov out faster in 13 point, but Soppemos may get the wall first. No, it is Kamatov in 29.88. Soppemos goes 30.16 to finish second, and Sambrilka 31.93 puts him in the top 3. This is the girls' 50 meters butterfly, heat 1.
I believe so. Thanks.
Amelia Harris is in lane 2. 3 is Sophia Williams. 4 is Jessica Blencorn. Esme Matthews goes in 5. Lily Mears in 6. And Nell Somerville in 7. Esme Matthews finishes there in 55.69. Jess Blencorn goes 59.62 to take second place. Lily Muir, a 104.65, puts her in 4th because Sophia Williams went 104.03. And there's Nell Somerville completing that first heat. This is heat 2. Erin Grace Jennings in 1, with Chloe Light in 2, Rose Cooper in 3, Hattie Doyle in 4, Phoebe Miles in 5, Anna Kukaranu goes in 6, Lily Rates in 7, and Kira Bunce is in lane 8. A total of 15 heats of the female 50 fly to bring you. And then we're done for the day. And then we do it all again tomorrow. Well, you guys do. Then I'm off to Sheffield for counter teams. Which might be even warmer than here, actually, if that's possible. Final few strokes. This is very tight. Lanes 4, 5, 6, 1. Any of them could get that. 57.3. It was lane 1. Erin Jennings. 57.42 for Anna Kukaranu to finish second. This is heat 3. Zostia Holt takes this heat of the girls 50 fly. 53.4 was her entry time. She's just gone 47.0. 51.7 for Eliza Groom to finish in second. This is heat 4. Holly Glassford's in lane 1 with Sophie Marshall in 2, Alice Baldwin in 3, Isabel Chisby in 4, Annie Callahan's in 5, Jessica Kemp in 6, Elsie Bailey in 7, and Cara Harity in lane 8. Lane 2 leads here. That's Sophie Marshall of Corby. And lane 5 also looking strong. It was Marshall first, 44.52. And a 44.92 for Annie Callahan in lane 5 to finish in second. Heat 5. Alison Hicks in 1 with Lola Hayward in 2. Cynthia Riachi goes in 3. Lacey Broadway's in 4. Josie Traherne in 5. Esme Smith in 6. Lily Fulford in 7. And Kaylin Pryor in lane 8. Josie Traherne of Hinckley, age 13, leads into the final few strokes. She touches first in 43.25. 45.1 for Lacey Broadway to finish second. Heat 6. Lane 1 might get this one. Emmy Denigan is in lane 1 for Melson Mowbray. She does 39.0. Eva Thurston goes 39.95. That gives her second spot. This is heat 7. Charlotte Redding's in lane 1 with Amber Jennings in 2, Ella Fairburn in 3. Lane 4 is Tegan Lewis. 6 is Emma Affleck. 7, Victoria Komorowska. And lane 8 is Sarah Maria Kaya. Tegan Lewis, 13 years old from Market Harbour, leads just from lane 7. That's Victoria Komorowska of Corby. It is the Market Harbour swimmer that touches first. 38 points on the finish there. Victoria Komorowska goes 40.03 to take second place in Heat 7. We're halfway through this event. 7 heats down. Heat 8. Willow Hibbert's in 1. With Mara Rizek in 2, Sophia Isles in 3, Chloe Perkins in 4, Bella Gibson in 5, Zoe Lamar is in 6, Vanessa Majeur in 7, and Edie Grease is in lane 8. Lane 3 seems to be just ahead. Sophia Isle of Kettering is 15 years old, and she does touch first, 36.8. Was down from a 38.8 entry time. Takes 2 seconds off her expected swim. This is heat 9. 13-year-old Eleanor Bernstill has just won that heat of the 50 flight, the Nim Valley swimmer. Went a 37.0 down from a 37.6 entry time. Heat 10. Georgia Smith's in lane 1 with Frankie Lamont in 2, Georgina Beebe in 3, Isabel Pavlovsky in 4, Madeline Watts in 5, Lucy Bolton in 6, Ellie Clark in 7, and Ellie Smith in 8. Pavlovsky took the 25-meter turn just behind Lamont in lane 2. It is the Kettering swimmer in lane 2 who will get there first. The 16-year-old clocks a 34.77, some 2 seconds faster than her entry time. Isabel Pavlovsky goes a 35.9. Heat 11. Well, this is a very close heat. Lane 2 might be just ahead here. Sophie Bruntnell does touch first in 34.08. The 14-year-old from Market Harbour wins the heat, almost a second quicker than her entry effort. 34.81 for Poppy O'Keefe to finish second. But that was mighty difficult to split. This is heat 12. Jasmine Reynolds is in lane 1 with Riley Webber in 2, Maddie Taylor in 3, Amy Fraser in 4, Beth Rebin in 5, Marcy Blackford in 6, Sophie Wright in 7, and Maya Glassford is in lane 8. Strong underwater from lane 3 there. That's Maddie Taylor of Corby. Not enough though to catch the leader. Lane 5 will win the heat. 32.49 for Beth Rebin. Drops down from a 34 flat. She won that heat there by nearly 2 seconds. Marcy Blackford finished second. This is heat 13. 32.88 for Eve Burden to touch first in that 13th heat of 50 fly. Martha Booker 33.11 finished second. This is heat 14. Hannah Marsden in lane 1. 3 is Charlotte Sharman. In 4 it's Alice Streeter. 5 Philippa Cutmore. 6 is Alyssa Giroud. 7 Martha Blake. And 8 is Eleanor Green. Alice Streeter looking strong as she comes into her final few strokes. The 19-year-old from Market Harbour touches first in 30.47. This is heat 15, the final heat of the afternoon. Poppy Blowfield's in 1, with Alice Ball in 2, Rowan White in 3, Faye Ayton-Jones in 4, Evie Coburn in 5, Charlotte Byron in 6, Chloe Powell in 7, and Ella Newton in lane 8. These are the fastest 8 swimmers to enter the 50 fly. 14.22 was the fastest turn from Chloe Powell in lane 7. But now working strong is Alice Ball in lane 2. I think Alice Ball may just get there. It is Alice Ball, 30.28 for the Market Harbour swimmer. Evie Coburn, second in 30.71. Well, that is day 1 of the Corby Swimming Club Short Course Meet 2025 complete. We are back for even more racing. Exactly the same again, just flip the eligibility categories. From 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, warm-up begins. Racing starts from 9:05. We will see you bright and early here tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your evening. Safe travels back to wherever you're heading. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow.